Okay, well, this is outside of the museum. I hope everyone enjoyed it. There is a degree or an element of, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess you can consider last video and for educational purposes only, not for monetization, but that doesn't stop it from also showcasing what this place looks like on the inside just a little bit. I'm not trying to make money off of them. I want people to come to this museum. I just want to showcase it to people who have never been here before. But at least we know now how anal retentive the security guards actually are. I have a feeling that if I came at a more crowded day, I actually would have blended in with the crowd a little bit easier and I could have gotten more shots. So maybe if museums have this policy, maybe it's better to go during a crowded time like the weekend. So I may try coming back here this weekend to see if I can get any more shots. But for right now, maybe we can walk around the reservoir. It's a very slippery road, but that's okay. Excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah.
Now we're going to take a little bit more of a proper walk through Central Park. There's so much to cover in Central Park, you could literally spend all day there. It is actually a man-made heaven. That's what Central Park is. All the people taking their Tinder profile pictures. I forgot where the reservoir stops on the downtown side. Here's a nice little scenic view. I was trying to get to that room right there, the giant part of the Egyptian room, but we'll try going there on the weekend when it's more crowded, because those security guards, although doing their job and doing it well, are nothing but a dirty trash can full of poop. So let's take a look at the reservoir. And that way is closed. Definitely not the right shoes for this. There are people on the reservoir. I'm just on the wrong path. Usually, this is actually a dirt covered road that usually meant for horses. So usually you see a lot of horse dung, horse manure. Okay. Nope, that's not a way up either. This is not where I wanted to go, but that's okay. We're here to explore. Here to explore, not cover my microphone. Definitely the wrong shoes for this road, but I also didn't realize that there wasn't a place that I could turn onto the reservoir. I wonder if I can make it up there that way. Let's give it a shot. I'm in my shoes. Can I make it up? If I dig my heels in, it's a little steep, especially for these fucking shoes. No, I don't think I can do it. That's super whack. I really want to try to get up there. Oh, not happening. That's okay. Was worth a shot. Can I get in through here? We did it. Okay. And what a sight. That was worth it. That was very worth it.
You see the crane over there? Yeah. He went near the crane and then he disappeared. What's the flying up? Is it a helicopter? Yeah. So he flew, maybe went to the Hudson River. Maybe. Because they often go to the Hudson River. You know, Hudson River has a lot of rivers.
Very beautiful. And totally worth it. We are walking towards the west side. That is a civilization of flying animals over there. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of geese and a lot of seagulls. See how much nicer this is rather than what we were doing earlier? But that's okay. Making our way to the west side. This is a beautiful bridge that we're about to pass right here. I think this is a way out too. Let's look at the reservoir. Frozen over. It's very cool. I guess that bridge is closed, but that's okay. This area is closed off. This is where I was walking before, which is still beautiful, and it's even more beautiful when it's springtime. This is a very almost country road in comparison to the rest of Central Park. There are places in Central Park where you can literally get lost and you can't even see the buildings. Well, maybe now it's not as true, because there are some very tall glass skyscrapers that are protruding the skies. More than what it used to be anyway. A beautiful day. Almost too beautiful. It's a Tuesday in the early afternoon. You have a bunch of kids over there sledding. Oh, to be a kid again. But I guess that's also partly why I'm pursuing to be a videographer. So I always liked making movies when I was a kid. And hold true to the dreams of thy youth, as they say. That looks like fun, man. Sorry guys, pardon me.
I think they would like that. Yeah, and so many of them do actually.
And now we're back on the west side. And I would love to live in this area too. This is kind of where Tom Cruise used to live in Eyes Wide Shut, is this block right here. Well, not this exact block, but this avenue, Century Park West. Which personally, I like the west side a lot more than the east. It's a lot more to look at. I like the architecture better. So we're on 86 and down to Broadway. It's like ducklings. Sorry guys. That's very interesting. Wow, that is a mask song. I guess that's to be expected. I kind of want a crepe, and there's a very delicious crepe place right there. So we're gonna go get a bite there. Right after these birds. Okay, we're back from the birds. I'm your host, Birdman. Look at them majestically just sitting on top of that building like a bunch of gargoyles. All right, and we're walking. Fortunately, I wish these crepes were a little bit bigger, but they'll do for right now because they're still pretty dang good. Seems pretty crowded also. All the cool kids are coming to hang out here. Look at all these cool guys right here. I wish I could be like them someday. It's like a... Hi, how are you? Can I please have a ham and cheese crepe, please?
Sure.
Casey. I guess I'm gonna have to take it to go. You guys are pretty packed.
It's the kids' lunchtime.
I see that. Okay.
$11.98.
You're $11.98.
You just tap right
Yeah. Let's see. Something like that. It's for like a site in London actually. That's I'm an explorer. Hey, can I watch you guys make my crepe? All right. That's my crepe.
For what, the mile? Just make it sound like it. Bruce. Why do you think this is the longer I don't remember these terms. Steel wool? Oh, steel wool thing. To measure temperature change, which can be indicator that rest of the
It's like raking sand. It's pretty cool.
Julian?
You know what? I'm gonna grab one of those lemonades as well, actually. I am quite parched. It's a little pricey for lemonade, actually.
Yeah. New York.
Yeah. Oh, this, yeah. I think this is mine, actually.
Oh my god.
Yep, that's me. Thank you very much.
Car. Over the course.
Sorry guys, pardon me. All right. In New York, when you're in middle school, you can go out for lunch. I used to do this when I was in 6th grade. And that's what you're seeing here. There's just like a whole horde of kids. It's not like half of a school is playing hooky. Just to be clear on that. I love how I'm eating a crepe and walking and filming at the same time. I can't think of a more New York thing than that. This place actually has some fantastic food. I suppose since we're here, we can keep on walking down. We're in Columbus. We're close to the Natural History Museum. But we're not going to go back in there today. But there's something else around this area that I want to show you. Still attempting to eat this crepe while walking at the same time. That's general. It's about a New York multitasking situation right there. See, how am I going to do this? I'm going to tear this with my teeth, and then I'm going to have to eat it like a banana. There we go. Ta-da! Now I'm eating a crepe, walking, and filming at the same time. can't believe I'm pulling this off. It's kind of cool. This? Technically continuous. I'm doing this for an hour straight. Yeah. It's worth it, yeah. Get the 7 though. The 7 is cheaper. The 10's out right now, but it's too much for what it is. 7's better. Just to reiterate what I said to that guy, I'm currently working with the Hero 7 Black. It has a pretty awesome stabilization software in it, and it can go up to 4K at 60 FPS. Now the new one that's out can go to 5K, but it's also $500. And stabilization, from what I see, isn't that much better. And even though it has more megapixels, I don't know. I've been able to get some pretty clear images from this. So it's really the question of like, how much do you want to invest and what you're also capable of doing, for that matter. The biggest challenge is going to be to get to the bottom portion of this. I seem to do okay so far. Let's keep this going.
So I didn't see the book.
I might walk into 72nd Street and then take the subway downtown as I am. I need to go there. I dropped some garbage and I had to pick it up and put it in the trash because a lot of New Yorkers don't do that, and it's important. There is one cool attraction that I want to show you guys, and this is actually a really good pizza place. It's been open for many years. I used to come here as a kid. If I ever had some kind of a gladiator hangout, go to the museum first, and then we'd go to get pizza over there. Bus. Now I can stick it out a little bit longer. See, I don't know about the name of the store, but I now certainly want a scotch and soda. There used to be a science shop. It's like a kid's science shop in one of these vendors many years ago, and that's no longer here, unfortunately. And this place here, Pure Bar, used to actually be an educational learning center in which kids interacted with computer programs, and it was called Score Learning Center, and that is no longer here either. How these neighborhoods have changed drastically over the years. is a little phenomenal. But it happens. That's why I like the buildings that still have pre-war elements to them. I like my radiators on the outside. Thank you very much. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. You gotta be careful about these turns, and especially with big trucks. I was riding down Broadway with my scooter once, and I happened to see a young woman trapped underneath it, all bloodied up. Ambulance and people trying to pry her open, you know, pry her out from underneath the car. So you got to be careful. Respect the road, respect the sidewalks. There's plenty of room. Just got to be careful of these they're almost like blind spots. But admittedly, I also jaywalk sometimes too, as all New Yorkers do. $8 million people in the city, all scurrying about, doing their jobs. We're all so different yet so similar. This is fascinating to be in a place that has so many different flavors of humans. I bet I can interview 10 people down the street, and every one of them will have an extremely fascinating story. One that was meant for the motion pictures. But then you reflect on a movie called Bicycle Thieves. One that I couldn't stand, to be quite honest. But it also reflected how many people there are in the world and how many stories there are to be told. And at the end of the day, how insignificant we all really are in the grand scheme of everything. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. This playground here is actually the playground from West Side Story. Now, I haven't seen the new one, but the old one I can certainly recommend. This was the main fight scene, occurred right here. And every weekend there's usually a little bazaar, like a little shopping area for local goods. Is usually in here. I forgot what school this is though. You can walk down to 72nd. Then I can get on the train and start heading downtown. I would love to live in a brownstone. That's for a different... We'll look at brownstones later. This used to be a restaurant. I think I ate here one time. I wonder when that closed down. Sorry guys, pardon me. Thank you. A lot of really good restaurants on Columbus and on Amsterdam. Very worth checking out. Some of them can get a little pricey, but generally speaking, pretty delicious, pretty tasty. Sorry guys.
Everyone just goes down. I didn't realize.
Huh, interesting. Now, this is actually a very interesting place. It's actually very cool. I thought it was going to be a good place to have a date once, and that went not so well. Let's see. It's very beautifully done inside, emphasizing Alice in Wonderland. But I didn't realize that there was going to be so many kids when I took a girl there on a date, and I was like, oh, this is awkward. But that's what life's for. You live and learn. And yeah, that's that. These houses are beautiful. Look at these brownstones. I'm gonna guess they're gonna run for about maybe 10 minimum, 10 million. Something to look forward to when we all get our millions of dollars later. Hope my camera's not getting a little too shaky. My feet are getting a little tired. That's okay. It's a good workout doing these things. and I like showing the city to you guys. So there's that. Now what's kind of cool about 72nd Street, it's a little bit of a cluster fuck. Sorry, excuse my language. But as you can see, there are two different things in the middle islands of the street that are entrance to the subway. I don't think anybody wanted to tear the old one down to make way for this new one, so they decided to keep both. And I guess it hasn't hurt anyone. In fact, it's cleared up traffic, like human traffic maybe. Apple Bank is kind of cool looking. Let's go to the older looking one. Down this way is actually Strawberry Fields in the Dakota, where John Lennon was shot. We're gonna go by there at one point later on. Not today, maybe in the spring when it warms up and the flowers start coming out. Strawberry Fields is very beautiful. It's waiting for our light. We could go in there, but I'd rather us go through the old one. To be honest, I have no idea how old this one actually is. I should definitely find these things out. Grace Papaya has also been here for maybe well over 50 years. Next time I go and I have an expedition for Strawberry Fields, I'm gonna go get a Grace Papaya so that everyone can see what that experience is like. And I'm gonna ask them how long they've been there. They've been there for a very, very long time. They're almost a staple of New York. People think New York hot dog, they think Grace Papaya. That's not entirely true, but it's half true. Thank you very much.
There is an Uptown Express 2 train to Wakefield 221st Street. Approaching the station, please stand away from the platform edge.
We're going downtown. I heard that announcement for Uptown, but we're not going that way.
There is a Downtown Express 2 train to
There we go. 3 minutes away. Uptown's going that way. I'm gonna make it to the front of the car, so I want to get those shots from now on. Whenever I'm in the subway, I want to get the shots at the front, so you, the viewer, can see what it looks like from the train's point of view. He raises a valid point. window might be too dark.
Brooklyn bound to
Let's find out.
express train. The next stop is Times Square, 40 seconds.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Transfer is available to the 1, 7, A, B, C, D, E, F, M, N, Q, R, and W trains. Transfer is available to the shuttle to Grand Central. Connection is available to the Port Authority bus terminal.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform. Brooklyn bound to express train. The next stop is
34th
Street and
Thanks for watching.
Stand clear of the
Stay
closing
tuned.
doors, please.